when I grew up, like, I think my journey allowed me to really be prepared for that, because when I was a kid, I was doing this outcast activity, right? So I was already not cool in school. And then I started skating, and I was like a scrawny little kid with a really sort of what they call robotic style, because I was focusing on tricks. So I was getting made fun of in the skate world. So I was like an outcast in this outcast activity, and it was really isolating. And at some point I was just like, I love this too much to listen to these people and not do it. Basically, when I first started getting into skating, especially pool skating, to be a pool skater, you had to be super cool, look like you're surfing. It was all about your style, right? And it was all about like how you flow. And if you're doing aerials, it's got to look cool. And I was super scrawny, super short kid. And so all I really knew how to do was to maneuver my board. And so I was doing these tricks where I'd like spin my board under my feet and do these weird sort of hand plants and aerial tricks and things where it just wasn't the normal. And it wasn't really considered the cool way to skate. And so they call me a circus skater. They're like, oh, there's Tony with his circus tricks.
Oh, wow.
And then at some point I loved what I was doing, and I didn't really listen to it. And then I got more confident and I got stronger. And then I started doing this stuff like way up high in the air. And then it was sort of undeniable that I was like, oh, well, that is something. I try to tell people too, you don't have to be the best in your field too to enjoy it and make a living at it. Like, you can maybe find some angle on it that maybe isn't even the thing, but it gets you in the door, and you get to be part of the community or the industry, and you can live like that, whether it's doing video or art or, behind the scenes. You're still part of that scene, and it's still super cool. And I feel like that's what's lost on kids. They just want to be the best. They want all the stardom. And it's just like, no, think of something that you would enjoy and make that your job, because for me, that's what success is. The thing that sucks about that mindset is that if you do reach any sense of that, a lot of times that's when it all falls apart. I feel like a lot of people get a taste of it and they're no longer motivated. I think in a lot of cases, I've seen it in skateboarding especially, where they just want to get in the magazine, they want to be, or win the contest, and then they finally do, and they're not motivated to keep it going.
That's interesting. Or
to progress their own skating. I don't harbor any ill will. A lot of people are like, oh, you should go back to school, like you go to your reunion and I was like, it's not some revenge for me. I'm just so thankful that I still get to do this for a living. Like, this is seriously living the dream. Like, I get to do this for a living. I get to come on your show because I'm a skateboarder. Like, the stuff that I've gotten to do over my life is beyond any dream I could have ever written or imagined. And it's all because I just kept skating.
Kami mohon bantuan teman-teman untuk subscribe dan like video ini agar bisa menjangkau lebih banyak orang lagi. Setiap dukungan dari teman-teman sekalian akan sangat berarti buat kami. Selamat menikmati konten dari kami. Semoga bermanfaat.